Yo, it's good, everybody. We got another Beers with Barton. It is Sunday Fun Day, February 15th, 2026, the day after Love Day, Valentine's Day. And it's a little after 11 p.m. The missus and I just watched the latest episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Fantastic series based off Game of Thrones. But just want to share a quick update on Valentine's Day, and actually just this kind of like this weekend, which actually just kind of worked itself out. So Michaela's birthday was on Tuesday, the 10th. Happy 15th, princess. And years past, she's had, get-togethers, parties, hangouts, sleepovers, whatever. This year she kind of was like, I don't know, life's crazy. Don't really have anything planned. I'm just good with chilling. So, of course, Tuesday, I think I did an episode on her birthday. And, we gave her some presents and we had dinner, and she had dinner with some friends and all that good stuff. Well, Friday came around. She's like, hey, I want to hang out with one of her best friends from school. We just want to hang out this weekend. Don't have any specifics, maybe a sleepover, whatever. We're like, okay, cool. We're around this weekend. We don't have any plans. Dance competition starting in a couple weeks. We're not traveling. Like, we don't have any real plans. Like, sure, just let us know. So, Friday came and she was like, hey, I want to go to a basketball game with one of my friends at her school. And it was one of those where it's like, I don't want to drive to go to a basketball game to not our high school. Didn't really have the timing, didn't work out, whatever. So Friday, she came home from school, she took a nap. It's like 5:30. Jess and I are like, do you want to go get dinner? Do we want to make dinner here? Do we want to see if Michaela wants to go for dinner? Anyways, woke her up from her nap, and we're like, hey, Mom and I are thinking of getting dinner. Do you want to just stay here by yourself? Do you want us to just go get dinner, bring you something home? Like, what do you want to do? She's like, no, I think I could do dinner. Like, I think I was trying to go to a basketball game, but it just didn't work out. And we're like, okay, AKA we didn't want to drive you over there anyway, or, figure that out. Been a long week. We're kind of over it, especially if she was going to try to do something this weekend. But she was cool. She's like, hey, why don't we go get dinner? And then we can just hang out and watch a movie. And we were like, all right, check her, make sure she's not sick, because that doesn't sound like our daughter. But we went and got burgers, we hung out, had a cool dinner, came home, watched a really great movie, Zootopia 2. Jess fell asleep halfway through it. Great movie. Michaela and I watched it. It was like an hour and 45 minutes, hour 50 minutes for a Disney movie, which is kind of long. It was great. And we just hung out, had a good time. Michaela goes to bed. Jessica wakes up, goes to bed. Then I end up going to bed. So the next day, we had the plans. Her friend was going to come over in the afternoon, have a sleepover, no other plans than that. So Michaela had dance that morning. So Jess took her to dance. They did their thing. Her friend got dropped off in the afternoon. I had scheduled her friend and Michaela to get their nails done. That's one of the things she wanted to get done. Her nails, her and her nails did. She went to get her hair done, which is coming in a couple weeks. Kept getting delayed because of the snow and ice storms. And her nails, we got her a couple little gifts. That's all she really wanted. Cool, easy. So we took the girls, they got their nails done. They look beautiful. Jess and I just kind of hung out. Took about an hour and a half, give or take. We had a couple beers, appetizers, just hung out. Got them food. They got a heart-shaped 30 nugget tray from Chick-fil-A, which the two of them ate together. Got them Starbucks. They were happy. Came home. They ate. We hung out for a bit. They went upstairs. They're watching movies. They're doing makeup and their face masks and all that stuff, right? Well, Jess and I have never been huge on Valentine's Day or a lot of these little holidays. On Saturday, I did go to the store when Jess took Michaela, and I got both the girls flowers. I got Jess her favorite candies. I got Michaela some favorite candies, heart-shaped raspberries, and a $25 gift card to Starbucks, because she's on a Starbucks kick. Asked me all the time. She downloaded the app. I took her on her birthday because she got a free drink on her birthday, but it didn't work. So then I had to order a coffee. So I paid for her crazy drink, which was like $9 to get my $4 cold brew, whatever. She's on this crazy Starbucks trip, more than normal. So I got her gift card. She loaded on the app. So she's got, some money to use. Anyways, so got them Starbucks, which she used her gift card for. Got them the Chick-fil-A, which we bought. They hung out. They were doing their own thing. I said, hey, hang out with Potter. Cool. So Jessica the other day was like, hey, Valentine's Day, any thoughts? I'm like, well, Michaela's got a friend over. Like, anywhere is going to be crazy for dinner. Like, I don't care about Valentine's Day. The girls can do their thing. We can, like, make dinner or grab something easy. Excuse me. And, like, just watch a movie. And Jess was like, well, there's this like pizza pub down the street from us. She goes, they've got Golden Tee, which is like an arcade game, not like a Top Golf or like a simulator. She's like, let's go play Golden Tee. And it's kind of funny because we went to Wilmington, which is about 3.5 hours from us, the beach, and we found it's pouring down rain. It's like 5 years ago. Anniversary, we like jump into this pub. It's like an Irish pub. They have Golden Tee. We ended up staying there for like 3 hours playing Golden Tee, drinking and hanging out. It was just fun. We went back a couple years ago, did the same thing, minus the rain. So it was Jessica's idea. I was like, how cool. So we ended up going over there. It's kind of packed. You have some families, not really any couples, but like some families and like some, regulars and probably people getting, a lot of food to go. So we just played a couple rounds of Golden Tee, drank some beers, ate some garlic knots, had a good time. Come home, girls were great. They were doing their own thing. Jess and I ended up watching a movie and go to bed around midnight. So we had planned to go to church today. We normally go to the 9:30, but it was one of those like, hey, just sleep in. There's an 11 o'clock, there's a 12:30. Like, we can go to any of them. So ended up going to the 11 o'clock. It's pouring rain, terrible weather, but we go to church. We made the girls breakfast, cinnamon rolls, fresh fruit, eggs. Go to church at 11, great sermon. And then, we come home about 12:30-ish, and just kind of low-key. I took a nap for about an hour and 20 minutes. The girls took a nap. Jessica has been planning our spring break trip, which is coming up in a couple weeks, where we're doing some progressive adventures down through Florida, stopping at like St. Augustine and then hitting Disney for a couple days and then doing some cool stuff. It's just the three of us, so we're trying to make it like fun. Michaela asked to go to Disney World, and I said no, so we compromised. We're going to Disney World. Anyways, and then we had plans to go to dinner with Jess's parents, and so Michaela had picked this really nice sushi restaurant that she wanted to go try out. She loves sushi. They were booked out for like 3 weeks, so we go to this place up in Birkdale, Huntersville near us. Really good sushi place. It's pouring rain, but drop the girls off. I found parking somewhat close. Have a great dinner. They ended up singing happy birthday to her, which was great. It's like, this is your birthday song. Everything is great. They bang a gong because it's like an Asian infusion place, and they gave her a slice of chocolate cake. It was great. Really enjoyed catching up with the in-laws. Come home. Everyone's getting ready for bed. It's like, it feels like it's midnight. We had to stop on the store on the way home to get some like stuff for tomorrow because her friend's staying a second night. It's like an extended weekend, which is great. They're watching movies. They're having fun. They're just doing great stuff together. Unfortunately, Jessica has to work tomorrow. I do not. The girls don't have school. So we get home at like 7:30, maybe 8. I don't know. Everyone gets ready for bed, and I'm just like, hey, you want to play like a card game? Sure. Girls come down and play this card game. It's fun. We play for an hour, hour and a half. Great time. Michaela's friend hadn't played before, so we taught her the game. That was fun. And then talked to a really good buddy of mine back home. He is doing great, so it's good to catch up with him. One of my best friends growing up, we lost touch, as Jess and I were dating and moved to Sacramento and moved to North Carolina and started a family, but we reconnected over the last handful of years, and we try to talk to each other as often as possible, so it's always good to catch up with him. He's doing great. And then we watched a Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which is that Game of Thrones world land. What kind of a great weekend of love, of like just impromptu, like, Michaela's at that age. She can't drive yet. She's trying to do everything. All these different groups of friends, didn't do the traditional birthday thing, but now she's had a friend for a second sleepover, and they've just been watching movies and having fun. Like, they got their nails done, and we went to dinner and did gifts together, and it makes my heart full, not only to see my daughter find her way through life and find some real just good friends and good people, but just Jessica and I have been married for 20 plus years, coming up on 21 this July. Been together for over 25 years, and my lovely wife said, let's go to a pizza pub and drink some beers and play golden tea. Like, if I'm not winning at life, I don't know who is. And then my daughter just having a good time with all her activities and with her friend. And I know she got her nails done. She gets her hair done, not tomorrow, but the next Monday. And just kind of the weekend worked itself out. I get an extra day off tomorrow, not have to work. The girls get a day off. Michaela gets a day off, no school. I'm going to take her to Target tomorrow, her and her friend. She got a bunch of Target gift cards, and she's got some ideas what she wants to buy. Nothing that she needs, but it's birthday gifts. Like, buy some crazy makeup or clothes or whatever you want to do. And I don't got to spend the money. So anyways, I'm happy. My heart is very, very full. Not only to just, know how happy and excited my daughter is, like, for her birthday weekend, and how it just kind of worked itself out. Like, she got to do a lot of the stuff she wanted to, and I got to spend a lot of time with her, a lot of family time, a little bit of one-on-one, interacting with her, with her friend. Like, she got her nail, like, it just makes me happy as a father to see her happy, and to spend some time with Jess, just kind of one-on-one, and then as family. Like, it's been a great weekend, and a lot of it wasn't like super pre-planned. It just kind of happened organically, and it's worked itself out. I feel bad that Jess has to work tomorrow. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. They don't celebrate a lot of these like hot federal holidays. They take a chunk of time off. At Christmas, they close for like 2.5 weeks, which is not like vacation time for Jessica, because it's just the university's closed. So for the last 2 weeks of every year, she's off, where I don't have that. Like, I have to take PTO for some of that time. So it works itself out. So she doesn't get like, President's Day and like Memorial Day maybe, or something. I don't know all the ones they don't. They kind of, celebrate them or recognize them anyways. But it's going to work itself out. Jess went to bed a little bit ago, so we're keeping it quiet. Making sure Michaela and her friend are keeping it quiet, because the bonus room that they're staying in is right next to our, all the bedrooms upstairs. So Michaela needs to just keep it down so Jessica can get some sleep. But what a great weekend. Again, tomorrow, I told the girls, hey, low-key morning, sleep in, be chill, come down whenever. I'm going to drink 37 cups of coffee tomorrow, watch some Olympics, catch up on a couple things that I need to do, that I haven't had time for around the house, but also just, little things here and there. And then, like I said, I'll take them to lunch, I'll take them to Target, and then take her friend home. And then Michaela has to get herself ready for the week, but also she has a youth group tomorrow too. Anyways, so like I said, heart full. I'm really looking forward to hanging out with her tomorrow. Yeah, her friend will hang out too, and they'll go to Target and they'll hang out together, and I'll walk around like an idiot for an hour, and but I don't care, man. I love doing stuff like that. Like, I love these moments of being able to just be connected and part of my daughter's life, because a couple of years from now we'll be taking her to college to drop her off. So yeah, and a year from now she'll be driving completely, so not ready for that either. But anyways, great weekend. She seems to be very happy, and some good time spent, some good memories, hopefully, that I know that I built, my wife has built, and I think my daughter will too, when she looks back, like, oh, my 15th birthday, or this, whatever it was. So great times. Gonna wrap it up, grab myself some beers. This is what I bought myself for Valentine's Day yesterday. Ice Cube is a Pimp, Southern Range. I think this is in Monroe, North Carolina, which is where my worst best friend lives, who happens to be married to my best friend. So it's a 6.9. It's a good beer. I've had it a few times. And yeah, Jessica's at bed. The girls are upstairs watching a movie. And I'm going to. Terrible pour. I'm going to drink this beer. And then I'm going to finish watching a movie I started earlier. And then we get some sleep because it's almost midnight. And then have some just quiet relaxation tomorrow morning till the girls get going. Like I said, I'll probably take them for lunch, a little Target shopping, and then kind of go from there. So all right, cheers to the weekend of love. Valentine's Day, but for me it's just a family love weekend. Seeing my daughter happy and the love that she has that I was able to give, and just obviously love for my wife and my family. So cheers to Valentine's Day. It's not a big holiday to me, but it is a time to just reflect, I guess. Not looking for anything special, but just appreciating what we have, which is family, friends, just life. Life in itself can be so beautiful, can be so challenging and hard. It can beat you down, but when you look at all the positives, and for me, it's looking at other people and what they're able to accomplish, like my wife and what she's doing, my daughter and what she's doing, my friends. Like I said, one of my good buddies, who was basically my best friend, not basically, was my best friend from early teenage years until young adult. And we just kind of lost touch. We went our separate ways, and was able to reconnect a few years ago, and maybe even longer, 5 years ago, a while ago. We've been talking, here and there, but more frequent of late. And he's just doing so great, man. I'm so proud of him. I'm so thankful that we reconnected, and I get to see his progression, and and he's been able to see where I'm at in my life, and we're just both happy for each other. And very different paths, very different lifestyles and life that we're in, although we're the same age, but just, no one takes the same path. It's just cool to see people you care about and love, who are doing great things. So cheers to the weekend of love. Ice Cube's a pimp. There's a lot of people that are pimps out there. Cheers. Let's see you guys. And that's it. We're wrapping it up. Obviously much longer than I expected, which is usually what happens. I tend to ramble. That's okay. This is my therapy session. I'm just talking. So great weekend. Long weekend, which is always nice. And take care of yourselves. Until next time. Deuces.